Hey guys, Bionic here, and welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact. Alright, last time we were on Genshin Impact, we had gone and explored over at Storm Terror's lair, as well as we had uh, flown over here to Liyue to get some stuff done. But if y'all do enjoy this episode, feel free to like that video and, of course, subscribe. That way you don't miss when episode 29 comes out. Alright, so without further ado, let's actually go ahead and first of all, let's look at this real quick. We have two new things to look at, and then we'll probably start the Liyue quest. Although I need to tell you all about something too, so a few updates, but start off with this. Unlocking domain. A new domain has been unlocked. Domains hide precious treasures. Be sure to explore the domains scattered all over the world to find the treasures hidden within. Okay. A multi-layered map. You will sometimes encounter teleport waypoint or domain entrance map pins bearing such icons. These symbols indicate the destination is located in a multi-layered area. After you unlock the corresponding map layer, you can interact with the said pins to open the corresponding submap. About the multi-layered map, use the layer markers on the right of the map to interface to switch between layers within the same group, or select the big icon to return to the top level map. When browsing map layers, the sub-icon of the map pins for the current layer will appear in bright blue. Dotted lines will be used as indicators, quest targets, event targets, etc., that are not located in the current map layer. Additionally, when an area is in the center of the map contains different layers that you have previously entered, you can use the layer switch marker to swap over to the corresponding map. Alright. So, thing number one that I wanted to say before we get started, you may have seen this over here. I'm not going to be doing this quest frequently. I'll probably be doing it in between other quests, but this is the start of the Dragon Spine Mountain quest. And it's that big snowy mountain that I think we saw before. In fact, I'll teleport over to it because I think I walked by it briefly previous to this.
This is a new sight for
But
me.
here is
A rather
the
bleak
mountain
one,
right
I must
here.
say.
Here, let me get a little closer and then zoom up out a bit. This mountain is so beautiful. But the quest starts all the way over there where that blue marker is, and I'll be teaching you a little bit about the tutorial on how to get up this mountain a little bit later on, I think.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
But what I think I'll say for now is that these little arches that you see over here, well, they're not little. These big arches you see over here are part of a skeleton. And I will just leave it at that for a later episode. But for now, let's go ahead and let's teleport over to Liyue. Actually, let's go to Mondstadt first and get our expedition reward because I don't want to accidentally trigger the opening quest for Liyue. And then after we collect our expedition stuff, then we'll head over to Liyue. By the way, it's more It's kind of laggy still from last time. So I'm going to try and look into if there's a different setting I can do to change that.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Thank you, Catherine. Let's go ahead and let's grab these. Dispatch again. And then go into here, because you can always get mining rewards. And let's head back to here and claim some of the experience stuff. I just went to go check some settings real quick, but for now, let's actually go ahead and head out of Mondstadt and let's teleport within range of Liyue. You know what? Let's go ahead and teleport here. Try and get the Statue of the Seven here. And then we'll head over to Liyue. And if the detour takes a bit long, then we'll just go for it. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to turn off this world quest and go to... Ooh, where's this? Oh, this is at Nellen. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. It also says Act 1.
A duel.
Alright.
It's a battle
Well, that's
of
over
wills,
there.
and the sword an extension of the
Let's
duelist's
go
spirit.
ahead and we'll go ahead
If
and
your
turn
heart recoils in
around.
fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe.
So last time I talked about music for Liyue, there's so many different types to actually do, and I feel like I haven't listened to the music for here in quite a while, so I'm excited to see how far we can get with it. Not the music, I mean we'll get with our quest today and everything. Okay, so there is... Let's see if we can go around this way. Oh, that will not do that, I guess. Oh, goodness. Okay, how am I going to do this?
A sharpshooter.
Is there a different way that I can approach this? It doesn't look like it, because I think the next nearest one would be something over here near the mountain. Let's go ahead and see if we can head over there from a different route. And I will hop back in once I find a way around, and if not, then you'll see me at the beginning of the Liyue quest. Alright, see y'all in a sec. And we're back. I did actually find a way around. The broken bridge over here actually was the way around. So let's just go ahead, and I wanted to go in and heal because Lorraine needed some healing done. And then we will head up here. we let our energy rise just a little bit more, then I think we can climb up this. Oh goodness, okay. It's not that far. So let's see if we can head around. Let's see. I actually don't mind the like fighting music for Leeway. I think it's very like I feel like it doesn't disrupt the vibe as much. Alright, don't attack me. Tell you what, you can attack someone else, but not me. Sound good? Alright, glad we've come to an agreement. Let's see, so up here. Oh, and that's a beautiful view of the mountain. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Wonderful. Okay, now we can see quite a ways. Sweet. Let's go ahead, and since we have unlocked that, let's just teleport over to Liyue now. I just wanted to open up more of the map. Oh, right, we're still in the middle of something. Alright. Let's worship the statue real quick. Alright, and welcome to Liyue. It's not the first time that we've come here, but we will go ahead and start our quest. I'm actually going to do something real quick. Let's go ahead and, for the sake of continuity, switch Traveler onto our team. Let's just... we'll go like this.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Alright. Let's head down. Fly our way in? No. You know, I think that Liyue has a certain, like, beauty to the structure and everything of it that I just, like, feel like I can appreciate. Plus, it's such a grand entrance into it. It's just fun. Alright. We need to go a little higher. Alright, let's go ahead and start.
If you want to find the Geo Archon, this is the only chance you'll get all year.
Okay.
Guess it's a good thing Venti brought it up earlier. Otherwise, we definitely would have missed this year's Rite of Dissension.
Do you know when it is?
Might be today, might also be tomorrow. Look, we're already in Liyue, so let's go ask some of the locals.
Okay.
Oh, right. About the Geo Archon Morax. Did you know the Mora that we use is named after this god?
That makes sense.
But it's seen as impolite for people from outside Liyue to refer to the Geo Archon by that name.
Okay.
So we should refer to the Geo-Archon by the name Rex Lapis, like the people of Liyue do.
Okay. The land amidst the monoliths. Rite of passage. Talk to 3 locals. Let's see. I think it wants us to talk to 3 very specific locals. Let's skip the stairs. Alright. Lin Lang.
Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Isn't that today? Once a year, Rex Lapis bestows upon us his divine prediction, guiding us on how to run Liyue for the coming year.
That sounds fun.
Last year, it was the Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing that was given the honor of asking for the divine prediction.
Leo Chising?
Ooh, Paimon knows this one. Mondstadt is to freedom as Liyue is to contracts. Liyue has a strong focus on business and trade. The Liyue Qixing, the 7 leaders of the 7 enterprises of Liyue, hold true control over Liyue.
That's what foreigners always say. But true control over Liyue will always be held by Rex Lapis.
Okay.
The Qixing is comprised of mere mortals. Rex Lapis is a god. Mondstadt's god is nowhere to be seen, whilst our god is forever with us. Stay in Liyue long enough and you'll see. Given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experienced what it's like to be in a city whose god has walked with it through all of history.
Alright, let's continue on to the next person. Alright. Guan Hei, I think?
Oh, are you also foreigners here for the Rite of Dissension?
Mm-hmm.
To think I've lived in Liyue all these years and never come to see this before. I guess it's like they say, locals never visit the tourist spots.
That's true.
I wish you well on your travels. Liyue always welcomes you.
Thank you. By the way, sorry about the weird graphics earlier. I realized a little too late that I was trying to fix the graphics to make them less glitchy, and it made it super like low definition. So for the first few minutes of footage it might look a little weird, but
You too wish to bear witness to the rite of dissension? Me too. We all do.
thanks for the enthusiasm.
As a businessman myself, how could I not take interest in Liyue's most important business trends? The 17 predictions given last year made more than a few ripples throughout the industry.
Interesting.
What's more, there's been a rumor going around that the Tianshui herself, Ningguang, has been acting secretly in the shadows.
Like the leader?
She wants the rocks created by Geovision holders to be exempt from taxation.
Wow, that's some super professional legal stuff, that is.
Paimon has no idea what they're talking about.
To be on the pulse of the predictions and the market is what makes this harbor what it is. Among the 7, Rex Lapis is the oldest deity. His keen sense of strategy is well trusted among his people. Understanding the predictions as soon as possible can make all the difference in making your fortune.
Good thing we're not looking to make a fortune.
Fortune? So where can we see this Rite of Dissension anyway?
Paimon. Alright.
You're not at all close. Not to mention that if I gave you directions, as foreigners, you'd get lost along the way.
This guy is full of lies.
So better to head to Yujing Terrace, to the high ground.
Mm.
It's the highest place in the harbor. Sounds like the best place for trying to communicate with deities, no?
Sure. Alright. Okay, I believe the last time I went up there, we had to actually go around here and up. Eventually, when we go up this way, we'll actually get to see... Oh, there's a viewpoint up there. I didn't even realize that. But Chi-Chi is up there. Alright. Figured I'd just collect some of these while I'm here. And also some of these. Also always good to just collect some new resources. But I'm interested to go up there with y'all to the floating palace. For now, let's just keep heading this way. Oh, there's a crowd. Looks like we've made it just in time.
Paimon heard that the best time to make a wish is today, during the Rite of Descension. Wanna give it a try?
Sure, let's do it.
Oh, you also want a little Adepti luck too?
Not sure what that is, but sure.
Seems you know a lot. Making a wish during this time is sure to get you the blessings of both the Adepti and Rex Lapis himself. I've already made my wish, so you can take this.
Thank you.
Great! Thanks!
I wish to find my sister soon. That's a good wish. Alright.
Your first time in Liyue? Actually, it's my first time to see the Rite of Descension too. Ah, look, that's Miss Ningguang of the Liu Xixing.
Oh, that's who Ningguang is. By the way, I'm speaking in character, not in... yeah.
Only those who have control in Liyue can preside over the Rite of Descension. Oh yeah, not sure if you knew, but most of the Adepti appear in the form of various beasts. I heard that when attending these kinds of formal occasions, Rex Lapis himself appears as a celestial cross between two of Liyue's ancient mythical creatures. Ah, sorry, I shouldn't interrupt your wish. Please, take this.
Thank you. I wish to get some leads from the Geo Archon.
Great! Now that we're all done with the wishing, guess we can just wait here for things to get started.
Alright, sounds good.
Who knows how long that Miss Ningguang lady is gonna take?
Alright, let's go ahead and join the crowd. You and Paimon wait for the Rite of Descent to start, I
Look at all
believe.
the people! We gotta get up front. We can't see squat back here.
Hmm.
The hour is upon us.
Alright.
Rex Lapis has been killed. Seal the exits.
What? What's going on?
Seems like our one lead might not be here anymore.
Did she just say Rex Lapis is... The Geo Archon is... dead?
Hmm.
Oh no! The Millilith! Looks like they're nabbing suspects who got too close.
Mm-hmm.
Paimon's freaking out! The killer is amongst us! Wait. We got close. Are we suspects?
Well, it depends.
Wait, where are you going?
I don't think it was the first option, but I also don't necessarily want the second option either. I want this to go peacefully. However, because of storyline purposes, I won't choose the first option because there's no way I would believe that. But the second option, yes. We can't fall into their hands.
Oh no! There's a whole bunch of soldiers out there too!
The eyes.
Your identity! You may not be the killer, but we can't let them get you! But can we even get out of here safely?
Okay. Well, you all know that I suck at these. Hmm. Let's wait for him to move. Let's go this way. Does he move? I don't know if he does. Let's just go around him. Okay. Oh goodness, okay. Let's press X. He is... Let's just go through this way. What's nice is there's a bunch of obstacles between us and the guards, unlike last time. Okay, we made it. Maybe.
You're here! Arrest them!
Yeah, if he didn't run, we wouldn't be so suspicious.
There's nowhere to run!
Hey, buddy. Hold still.
Ah, hello.
Stop! Stop!
Come with me.
Alright, we'll follow you. what muscles does magical floating use exactly?
So insensitive! You have no idea just how tiring floating around. Wait. Just who are you exactly?
Call me Child.
Yeah. This is Child.
Child? What, so we're supposed to dote on you?
No, that's not what he means.
No, not at all. It's an alias of sorts. In Mondstadt, I don't suppose you came across a Senora by any chance?
Unfortunately.
Senora? Child? You're Fatui, one of the Harbingers!
Yep.
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight. Senora gave you quite the bad impression, huh? Pfft, that woman. Can't say I'm a fan either. Right. Let's forget all about her, shall we? I'm here to help you.
Oh, really? I don't need help from a Fatui.
Come now. Don't be like that. I'm not a bad guy. Oh, okay, perhaps I'm kind of a bad guy, but I'm not here to give you any trouble. Would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed? I thank you for your knightly nobility. I heard of your deeds in Mondstadt, so I couldn't help but notice you during the proceedings back there. And because I had my eye on you the whole time, I know it wasn't you. Someone else was clearly behind it.
Okay.
But, regrettably, given I'm a Fatui envoy from Snezhnaya, there's no way I'd be trusted after something of this magnitude.
That's fair, especially because of what your fellow Fatui have done in Mondstadt.
The ruling Chising of Liyue has always been overly suspicious of us.
Which I'm not surprised about.
Well, can you honestly blame them?
Fair point.
Guess I shouldn't try to deny that. Okay, sure. Maintaining a distance between strangers is probably a good idea. Either way, I'm already used to it at this stage. But right now, if you want to clear yourselves of any suspicion, you need to get yourselves to Northland Bank.
Okay.
Staying here isn't an option. As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Alright. Let's follow him to the Northland Bank. I believe if we go up here, we should be able to find it. That was weird. I just saw some people with a spear. Let's see. Oh. I'll take a book. And another book.
So, are you buying or not?
No. Okay, it looks like it's over there. I wonder if there's a way for us to get across here. Oh, no. There is. Okay. I love this track. It's so beautiful. Man, so many ghosts. What is happening? Okay. I never knew this place had so many ghosts, but now I know. Alright, let's see. No, don't jump off. This is a staircase with a railing for a reason. Alright. What do you have to say, child?
Northland Bank.
Correct. This bank was opened here in Liyue by Snezhnaya. Though everyone knows Liyue is the most enterprising in Teyvat, Snezhnaya is not short of change either.
Yeah, well, poorer nations don't seem the type to have diplomats that come around acting the way yours do towards the Knights of Favonius.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Here, let me give you this.
This
Strange
is
item.
I'm not sure exactly. Sometimes all money can buy is things, and not a name for oneself. All I know is that it's a sigil. A sigil to keep the mighty and illuminated Adepti from bringing harm to you.
Adepti?
If you head north from the harbor, then west from Guili Plains, you will eventually reach a stone forest known as Jueyun Karst.
Alright.
The people of Liyue believe it to be the abode of the Adepti.
Isn't it just a legend?
Legend or not, they believe it. As such, offerings to the Adepti are made at its borders. Nobody dares venture in. But I have no need for believing, not when I know for a fact that the Adepti truly exist.
Hate to admit it, but your Fatui intel seems alright. But why would we go looking for Adepti anyway?
Because they can clear our name.
Oh, my little friend. There are plenty of reasons mortals seek the blessings of Adepti. Money, health, love. But you will go for justice.
Justice?
The Qi Sing will already have dispatched the Millilith. They'll be seeking out the assassin from amongst the onlookers. But how could a mere mortal kill a god that can sweep aside entire armies? Rex Lapis never gave up his power as a god. This level of crude response is beyond what is called for. How suspicious.
You think they're trying to hide the true culprit?
Or to hide something else. Hard to say. Even now, the Northland Bank wouldn't be able to hold the Millilith off for long, but the Adepti can clear you of any wrongdoing. Liyue was founded by the Geo-Archon and the Adepti. Of course, it was built by force. Look for them, and be faster than the Qi Sing's messengers, so you may give your version of events first.
Right, we'll do so.
If there is anyone that can help you in Liyue now, it can only be the mighty and illuminated Adepti.
Well, for as suspicious as I am of you, and still am, I appreciate your help.
What should I put in my...
Alright. Let's go ahead and go far, far away. Oh, this. Well, it looks like we actually have another way we can go. So, let's actually teleport here and then see if we can make our way over. Alright. Let's see. I think we actually went over this way once before. Oh, no. Do I need to go the other way? Over here? Yes, it is. I think I'd mentioned this, but I actually love traveling in this game. I wish I knew what this soundtrack was. I'll have to look for it because this is beautiful. If anyone can tell me what this is in the comments, please, please do. I'd love to use it for one or two of my outro stuff. I don't think that this... Oh, it is actually going in the same direction as me. Let's just follow it over here since we're already headed this way anyways. Oh, okay.
A reward on the road.
Nice. Let's continue up this path. Alright, I think I see the statue all the way up there. today. I thought that looked so close. That definitely is not close. Okay. Let's get our energy back up again and continue climbing. It's actually interesting. When I played on my first account, I actually went and explored quite a bit of this before I even started the quests. And it's something I almost kind of regret, because I didn't get to explore the landscape while I was going to the quest itself. And so... Oh, there's a rune guard and a bunch of runes over here. Let's keep heading this way. But it's something that I want to do now, is to go and... What the heck? It's floating. Is to go and explore it as I'm going on the journey, rather than exploring it ahead of time. Because I think I was focused on the wrong thing. I was focused so much on, like, getting to the action and, like, doing things that were quote-unquote cool, rather than doing things that followed along with the story or, like, kept me more invested. That's ultimately what I want to do for this playthrough, is just take my time with it, go and, like, learn more about the landscape, about the different people and everything, and just, like, focus more on the journey. And I understand that that's kind of like an old adage, sort of, where it's like, it's not about the, like, end result, but it's about the journey that was had. And so that's kind of just how I feel about this, though, is it is open world and I can explore, but why would I want to explore if I just go and speedrun everything? Like, look at how beautiful the landscape is around here. Alright, let's keep going. I think if I make it to the top, I should be able to get over to that teleport point. Man, these places are just beautiful. This is one of my favorite soundtracks. Oh, you were. Alright, let's see. I think we might be able to break this. Alright.
this world?
I wish. Sadly, we have a long journey ahead of us. As we climb up this, I want to know, like, what your first thoughts and impressions of Genshin Impact as a whole were. Because for me, I had kind of seen, like, some YouTube shorts and stuff like that on it. And then I was kind of psyched out from it, because sometimes games that look kind of anime-esque like this, like in this style, can be given a really bad rap. And so I was like, is it gonna be okay? Like, oh, I got mail. I'll go check that in just a second. But yeah, those were my first impressions, because I really had never played a game like this, but I also had heard of, like, Zelda and things like that. And I wanted to play something similar to that, but unfortunately, all the Zelda games are usually quite a bit of money, and I am not very financially stable. But that just kind of happens with life. I'll be saving for a Switch or something later on, but for now, I'm just grateful to have a game that I really enjoy and that I can appreciate. Plus, I would argue that this has pretty dang beautiful graphics. Let's see if it'll let me land on this. Nope. Looks like I'm headed over here instead. Let's see. I know I'm spending a lot of time on trying to get this, but once again, the Statue of the Seven are really nice to have, because they show off the land a lot more than I could really show off on my own, especially with the mini-map. It's just nice. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'll go ahead and... Oh, is that over in the direction of Leeway? Hold on. Yes, it is. Okay, I was wondering because of the floating, like, castle thing over there, because I thought it might be Celestia, but I think Celestia is actually elsewhere. I am not climbing all the way up there. Alright, I think it should be just about perfect. Sweet, let me get out of the bushes. Grab the flower, and the world opened itself before those with noble hearts. Sweet. That unlocked a lot more of the map. Thank you, Rex. Let's go ahead and let's resonate with Geo. With mountains high. Since we're up here... Okay, it wants us to head down there quite a bit. Since we're up here, let's just take a break next to the statue to look at some stuff real quick. Alright. We have of mountains high, obtain the power of Geo. And then we also have Wonders of the World. Be rescued by an outlander at the tourist spot that the locals don't go. Outlandish behavior. That is true. It was pretty outlandish. Alright. And then our mail that we got was from Aloy, I think. It's been a while, friend. I have to say the commissions from the Adventurers Guild aren't quite scratching the itch anymore. I'll still get to hunt monsters sometimes, but how should I put this? I'm hungry for a bigger adventure. That's why I came to Natlan. Tribes hunting monsters, saurians, and a wild untamed land full of secrets just waiting to be discovered. It's everything I have dreamed of. I'm very fond of the Hootstlan tribe in particular, and I've asked them to teach me some of their climbing tricks. You should come catch me in action swinging my way across cliffs. Oh, I've also included some trophies from my travels. Hope you'll find a great use for them. As always, give me a call if you run into any troubles. I'll come anytime to help. Okay. Heart source. And then we have some jelly. I actually wonder. I think that might have been something that she needs to level up. No, it's something different. I wonder who needs that. Let's just give her all 10. Level her up to level 36. And then, let's see. I think that is where I'm actually going to end this. Thank y'all so much for watching this episode of Genshin Impact. I hope that you did enjoy. Next time we will try and meet up the Adepti, but if you did like this video, or if you like the video, feel free to click the thumbs up and of course subscribe. That way, when episode 29 comes out, you can be the first to watch it, if you want to, of course. But for now, thank you so much once again, and I will see y'all on the next video. Take care, and goodbye.